it's me, Uri Nayum, and starting a little early. We may or may not. We are playing the game. Let me. Let's start with that. We are playing the game. I'm trying to reach my water. Goodness. Oh my gosh. All right, so it has been a heck of a month and a half. I guess I'm gonna just say this here, even if nobody's here, just so I can get it out of the way. We had people in the hospital. We had people that were really sick, including my dog. And there's just been a lot going on. I need to do more here. I need to broadcast more. But I am going to, like I said, I'm working on stuff, and there's been a few people who have said really nice things to me, and I wish to continue. Mind you, nobody has said anything mean to me, so. Actually, I think I'm the meanest person to myself. I keep going, oh gosh, you're too old for this. Oh no, everybody actually hates you. Oh gosh, you're dorky. Greetings. I am here vibing, but I kind of stayed up night working on something and went to sleep at 5 a.m. Yay! Oh, did it not stay long enough? Crud. All right, let me see if I can fix this. I got chat to sort of work. So, overlay. Font size, invert chat. Let's go 6. Okay. All right, let's see if this works again. Can I send? I can send. I should be able to send something in. Is it still gonna work? Woot. Yay! My head's in the way, but I'm gonna have that. Oh, that did not last as long as I want. I gotta make this last. Doot. Invert chat direction. I'm sorry, life is rough. You're your own priority. Thank you, I appreciate that. The black cat did point out, as my voice keeps trying to go, the black cat did point out that I have been very stressed and grumpy, and he was like, it doesn't even seem you like to do anything you say you like to do. And I'm like, because I'm stressed. I feel like crud, but I really want to do it. I want to be spiteful and still do things I like, even though I feel grumpy. How do I have this last longer? Overlay. Font. Invert chat direction so it comes down. That way you can see it over my big fat head. 10. Minimal visible messages. Maximum visible messages. Oh, fading out. No, I don't want no fading out. Let's try this again. I do appreciate, I'm really lucky that I have you guys as my core beginning audience. My crewmates. Because it definitely makes me not want to quit. Which is nice. Because I have been really feeling like quitting. Let's see if this works. Do I need to... Oh, no. Alright, and then it'll go away. Alright. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can get... Okay, chat. This. Alright. I have almost finished it. But I finally set up, what's that called? Chat box. Yay! So, let's see. This to this. Thank you. Let's fix this over here. V. Yay! I'm so happy. I worked really hard, guys. I really did. So the new one shows up at top. Cool. I wonder if this will work. Airlock. Nope, it did not work. Then will this work? Discord. Nope, that didn't work either. Okay, I'll fix that later. Not saying to stop, but don't push yourself to the point you don't want to. You don't want to force it to the point you hate it. Definitely don't want to quit, though. Thank you. I know. It's really easy for me to give up, though. That's why I really wanted to go with this concept, because I get frustrated so easily, and I have no faith in myself. Oh my gosh. Self. I have no faith that I can do anything. I am my biggest hater. It might be, though, my bio mom and my ex-wife in the back of my head. I did quit art for 10 years because my ex-wife told me I was really bad at it. Let's see if this works. So I'm trying my darndest. Okay, are you gonna... There we go. All right. I appreciate you, Avery. Thanks for just lurking. Okay, maybe I should change this up a bit. Everybody's really bad at it. Don't let you get too down. Aw, thank you. Oh, so I was gonna tell you the things that happened was my mom got put in the hospital. Her grand mal seizures got really bad, and thankfully she didn't break her hip this time. And then Cora got really sick, so that too. She's an idiot. Hi, Alpaca. Thanks. I'm just happy. You have no idea. I have not been able to have chat really up for like ever. And I finally figured it out. And I think I figured it out where I can dual stream between here and Twitch. So I'm excited. I finally figured it out. Yay! So we're going to do a little bit of gaming today, and then I might play a game. I'm going to try to game a bit. I did put up next week's schedule. I am working on some shorts today. I have some of them scripted and artwork done for them. I am getting sidetracked by a GIF. Okay, brain. My brain's like ball. I appreciate you guys. It does help when the people supporting you are pretty freaking awesome. There is a game I want to play though. What is it? It was on Steam. Where you make your own spaceship. It's called Space Haven. It just got released from early access, and I want to play it so bad. Okay. So, I didn't finish anything, but I still like our initial design. I think I'm really cute. Though this makes me really happy because I kind of stopped doing creepy things as much as I used to. Let's see. Not that much. There. So it's kind of nice to draw horror-ish stuff. I gotta finish it, but I'm excited. I think I look cool. All right. And then last time we totally terrified somebody. And then the Teen Does. Such bad spelling. Oh, and then I'm really excited about this too. I'll show you guys because I don't think a lot of people will be watching this. So I saw a really cool video by Zailor, Zailor, and the video is called "Making Artists Kill Their Personas," and basically they were having their friends make an opposite version of themselves. So I was like, oh, what would be the opposite of Uri? And I was like, oh, I'd be like a big cat. I'd have earth plant, maybe modern, and then down here is my color palette. I'd be very organic. Let's see, how would I talk? Oh my gosh, guys, it is such a pleasure to meet you. We're here today so I can shoot up some zombies. Oh my gosh. And maybe a little bit of an end of a fry like that, and it would be so fun. My name is, I have no idea. And they'd play mostly shooter games, and they would also do ASMR. So, but I'm doing artwork, and I really dig, nope, that's all the other cool stuff I was doing for it. I actually really dig the design that I was working on. With big meaty paws. I am a furry, but I don't really draw big meaty paws as much as I should. One big eye, yep. I'm still waking up. It's 11 o'clock here, so 6-ish hours sleep. I'm going to work on my stuff while you play. Yay! One big eye, yes, one big eye. One eye's gonna be covered. But yeah. So, if you want to come join my stream, I would totally love it. I mean, like, I am gonna be kind of, camping. I got my sniper rifle and some really cool events going on. Something like that. One big eye. One little big eye. Anyways. But yeah. So, yay! And I'm doing a short, and then I'm gonna do a video because I thought it'd be fun. I really like the design though. It is fun. Save. Yay. All right. You can go away. I think while I'm gonna doodle a little bit, I'll figure out what like a decent version of myself, quicker version. I guess, let's see. I guess a quick version would be like, we've got like a face and a face and a face and eyes. All right, and then like mouth. There we go. If a child was drawing me, this is what I would look like. But Uri, I hear you say, you are a child. And I'm like, I do kind of like draw like a child sometimes, don't I? So yeah, whoop. There we go. All right. Day 2. Been a while since I've read these rules. Oh, I do have my deck. Where are we? Yes, working with a few in my book group to make a list of indie books with trans NB rep and trans NB authors, and I am making the templates by hand. Ooh, that is so cool. Definitely share it in the group when you're done. That's amazing. Yay! Instead of paying for them. Oh, yeah. PDF. There we go. All right, we're doing Act 1. When you draw your 2 cards every day, consult the table below. Okay, so how many days do we choose? withdraw into a portion of your realm and describe the process of exploring it. What does the particular area of your realm mean to you? How does it serve your needs? How do you interact with it? I thought I eat minerals. Even though I'm big and spooky, I eat stuff. I eat rocks. Oh, I am not a very scary person, am I? I just be eating rocks over here. Alright. Cool. And then we will pick out our 2 cards. 1 and 2. Okay, our previous day was 2 of diamonds and queen of not diamonds. Okay, my brain won't work on that. It's fine, it's fine. So we have 4 of clubs. Okay, it was queen of clubs. 8 of hearts. Awesome. Great. Consult the table below. You'll get 2 possible combinations for Immortal Wanderer. Choose one of them to follow. Observe. For example, if you draw a heart card and a spade card, you can choose to observe a cheerful adult or a sad child. Okay, so we got a club and then we got a heart. Let's do an angry adult, an angry elder. I love that now people can like see visually that you guys exist. Look, I do have crewmates. They do exist. I'm not just talking to myself for the most part. All right, go away. All right. Maybe a little darker. Okay, so we have an angry old person. Angry old person. Now, I am not sure if they're here because, you know, maybe they're part of a historical team because they really got into history when they were younger, and now that they're older, they want to salvage a lot of the historical spots. So, for those who don't remember, this is where we live. This is actually it's this place right here is where we live. But here is an old church that used to be easier. Look, Ma, I'm on stream. Here is a church that I'm thinking there's probably an easier way that due to a landslide, there was an easier way to get to this church, and this church used to be part of the town. Town no longer exists, but the landslide destroyed the easiest way to get there. So now you gotta go up the road. Hi, how you doing? Hi. Waves my hands. So yeah, so this is the area that our creature lives in, and for new people joining, this is what our creature looks like. At some point I will actually finish it. All right. Bella. All right, grumbly old person is coming to our area. Probably because they're part of the historical team. Okay. At this mortal wanderer crosses your territory, you will undoubtedly witness them engage in some strange and inexplicable behavior. The face value of the cards you drew will determine 2 odd things you'll observe them doing. All right, so we have a 4 and an 8. So, the old person get off my lawn, person. Okay, that's really bad. Oh my gosh, I need a bigger eraser. Let's see. 4. Something that intrigues me Ooh. All right. So something intriguing. Oh, and then for Vala, who just joined, I need to put up a little box that explains what we do on Solo Sundays. PDF. Okay, so there are things called journaling RPG games or solo RPG games, and we go to a place, I get a lot of them from a place called itch.io, which is an amazing place that has a bunch of indie things that I absolutely adore. And once I'm actually finished with some games, I'm going to be putting them up there. But basically, it's like playing short games and journaling them for yourself. And it's Solo Sunday because technically these are solo games, and a lot of them I play with chat. My crewmates who are here today. With this one though, this is more of a just talk things through. So Solo Sunday definitely just boils down to what kind of silly things can we do. I doodle, and it's just a vibe, I hope. I realized PDF is still up. Wow. Okay. So something intriguing. Some intriguing. Yes, my writing is great. And then something that feels excessive. Ooh. Something that feels excessive. If I can spell right, even though the word's right in front of me. Thank you. Excessive. All right. So, angry old person. Interesting. Now, my initial thought was, okay, this is going to sound weird. Just roll with it. Something intriguing. They keep, like, crackling their bones. And I'm like, ooh. And then I try to do it to mine. And I'm like, ooh, that's a cool sound. That's a very dumb thing, but that was my initial thought. So, we're not going to go with that. Sometimes the first thought is not the best thought. Old gentleman, sharply dressed. Probably not actually dressed to be walking up this mountainside, and grumbling to himself about children these days, noticing a little bit of litter here and there, just frowning the entire time. You know what? Okay, my next initial thought. So what I find really intriguing about this old man is he's talking to himself. And the reason why this creature finds it intriguing is because I don't think they believe themselves as a dual, but they do have multiple heads. So they're like, wow. He's just talking and to himself and having a whole conversation, and he only has one mouth. How is he doing that? How is he having conversation with only one mouth? That is amazing. Thumbs up. So that's pretty freaking funny, actually. I think that's something intriguing. Because if you think about it, the entity itself probably does talk to itself, maybe reasons to itself, but it talks out of different mouths. And then when it talks to humans, it talks out of all its mouths at once. Yeah. Ooh, that'd be a fun experiment with sound to do. Like, try to see if I can do 4 or 5 different voices and then have them layered on top of each other to make like a multiple sounded creature. I think that would be absolutely fun. Okay. I am easily amused. And so is the creature. The creature. Oh no, the poor creature. Skills. Something excessive. Huh. That... Maybe saying a certain word? I don't know. Let's see. I keep referring back to my design because sometimes when I look at things and I can like feel myself in the body of it and be like, okay, you know, I have a lot of wrinkles. I don't think I don't think the old man's wrinkles is excessive. Maybe he just keeps randomly yelling. Oh, didn't mean to make it that loud, but yeah, he just keeps like randomly yelling. I might do that. And the reason why stuff like this is important is it kind of makes, I don't know, it's fun journaling stuff. Something that's excessive. Okay, he keeps yelling randomly. That is, yelling now has 3 L's, just so you guys know. Keeps yelling randomly. Alright, so this old guy is really annoying me on that part. Like, what the heck? Alright. Now it's time. PDF. There we go. So now we're gonna add up the face value cards, then roll a 2d10. So that's 10. So we just need to get, if the sum of the dice is lower than the total value of the cards, you are discovered. Like last time, we terrified that teen. Because they're streaming, the people watching their streaming thing was like, hey, there's something in the window. And then I was like, ah, you know, screaming happened. And you are mortally mutual alarm and frighten each other. Write down one thing that the mortal will do that feels frightening, hostile, or bewildering to you. If the sum of the dice meets or exceeds the total value of the cards, you may choose whether to remain hidden or show yourself. Okay. I have to release a pet. I mean, that sounds really ominous. I need to release my pet. Like, I don't know, onto somebody or like, oh, never mind. She went to the door and then she decided kennel was the best place for her. Which is good because poor baby has had diarrhea. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Thanks for joining. Oh yeah. Okay, popping off. Just wanted to jump in and show some love for a very old friend. Yay! I know, I'm so excited. I think we've been friends for middle school. I'm gonna have to get a hold of you later. Skills. Oh my gosh. Gray hearts. Okay, my brain is... Okay. Where I was going with that is, it's really interesting because if you think about it, the reason why the game is set up this way, where initially you write stuff that makes you feel like inviting or excites or familiar or intrigue, is it gives you a good jumping off point later when you realize you can either be frightened from the person or like spooked by the person, or if you end up staying hidden or show yourself and how the person would react to you or how you'd react to them. Oh gosh, there goes my dice. But anyways, 2d10. All right. There you go. I've got my wonderful, wonderful yellow-green dice. I do not have a camera to show you. So a 9 and a 4. So 9 plus 4, that's 13. Yay. All right. Yep. Thank you for showing. I will get a hold of you in a bit. I appreciate all the love. Where are you? You go away. All right. So for day 2, we'll try to doodle this. 13. Yes, 13. Yay! Which means I can choose to either show myself or to hide myself. I feel like if I show myself, I have to roll whether or not the old guy dies. I don't know if you guys want me to do that. I'll let... Oh. Alright. Friend invite. Alright, what are we gonna do? And then how would it happen? I guess that's what I'll doodle. Alright, so I normally don't do this, but I definitely have to go, use the restroom? So let me put... BRB. And then when I come back, we'll doodle what ends up happening. Okay, guys? I'll be right back. Bye! Okay. I have returned. I'm perceiving kitties. Don't mind me. Perceiving kitty time. At some point, I will get a camera so people can just see my pets being weird. Or lovely. Lovely. Alright. So we are gonna figure out what this old man... I'm gonna hide. Because I don't want to give this poor old man a heart attack. Have fun in there. Dance party while we wait. Yeah, I don't want to terrify this poor old man. Even though it'd be funny. Alright. Let's see. What would be... I guess we'll do quick. I guess the more I doodle, the better I'll get at art. Alright. So, it's time to doodle. Oh, and then we'll change this to soft. Cool. Yay! It's always nice to see old friends. Or be perceived by old friends. Next week, we are doing Cult of the Lamb. And we are going to do a Lauren chat. A Lauren yap, I guess. My plan is to yap at you guys and just work on and doodle Space Station. And the areas around the space station. Because my idea was going to be... like... You know, this is really quick. I feel like I need to get better. I need to not let... Don't let the depression win. Alright, old man. Orbital lobe is really... that, and then that eyebrows, and like really big honky nose. Honky. Oh gosh. Honking, not honky. The way I'm drawing him, he kind of... I hope I don't swoosh his face too much, because then he'll end up looking like he, That'll be fun. Yay. All right. I have definitely gotten a lot more comfortable drawing. I need to do a lot. I need to do some, like, just drawing to draw streams, or just to doodle, or just to practice, or whatnot. Right. This gentleman has the hugest forehead. Or it's just all his hair is really receding. It's really interesting to think that, like, just certain lines on our face can age us way quicker. This guy has a fantastic mustache. Right. There we go. His mustache makes him look older. I was like, why does he not look as old as he does in this picture? Because of the mustache. I am not competent, but I am enjoying it. Alright, we'll just put on his... Alright, this guy's like, just right here. Like, just rumbly. Hmm. So this guy's just sitting here grumbly. We come in. So we have a huge head. I think our head... I kind of want our head to be the same size as like the head and the upper torso of a human. So we're huge. We are huge. Right, and like this head's here. So we just like looking down. Okay, let's see. How can I fix this? I feel like this one is looking down. This one would be more like this. Okay. People that can keep things in their head, like, oh, I remember exactly how this looks, I think is amazing because I cannot. And my brain needs to have constant help always. You know what? That's fine. Okay. So if we are looking down, this thing is huge. I guess I should actually kind of remember what my monster form looks like. All right. Yeah, no. No, wrong. Right, way thinner. Let's pull this tip. I like the way that shaped look, but that's not the right look I need. Ooh, that's a good reference. Okay. Let's see. We got like this. Nope. Okay. Mhm. Sorry, I'm very locked in. Nope, wrong one. Double line. Don't want the mouth ever actually be properly shut just because of how janky everything is attached. Okay. Mm. No. Hi, Dan. Hi, hi. I have chat working finally. We have this grumbly old guy who came up to our area, and he doesn't notice us, and we're just really, really, really close to him. And I am really locked in trying to draw, so. It's nice to see you, Dan. So I think what I was gonna have is like. Oh, something like, let's see if I can move these two over. So he's just sitting here grumbling about kids. He is from the historical society. He came up and he's just grumbling. He's just being a big grumble guy. And we have decided, like, he hasn't noticed us, but we're very close to him. All right, then. I kind of like the idea of us having like feathers on the top of our head and like they come out. I have some anatomy. How long will you be streaming today? Oh, let's see. We're gonna play maybe 2 more days, so that'll be about another 30 minutes, and then we're gonna play a video game. So I'm gonna try to play until 11. No, not right. 12 noon. I'm gonna try to play until noon. I like the way this looks. I just need to work on eyes a lot. Let's see if we were shadowing this. How would this look? Because I don't think it's the middle of the night this gentleman came up. I am thinking it's like, I'm doing grayscale. It's the middle of the day. But what I'm thinking is he's coming under a bunch of bushes. Bushes? Trees? Trees. So another hour and a half if my time zone math is correct. Correct. Yes. So if you have something else you got to do, I will understand, Dan. Noon or 1? Noon. Noon. Hey, how are you doing? It is good to see you. And I will be streaming Cult of the Lamb again. So I'm gonna try to get into the new DLC if you want to help with that, Flam. Since you are you are my kind of my go-to when I'm playing that game. I guess no oil. Screw it. But I'm thinking this old guy is like, so there's like direct light coming this way. Because there's like tree overgrowth. So this gentleman, this will be good for practicing lighting too. Like he has some light here, he's got some light here. He's got some light here. Okay, so I don't like this brush. Sure, love to help. Thank you. God, it gives me more of time to work on stuff. Awesome. We get to parallel play. Maybe I should make that as a sticker. Because I feel like that's what Solo Sunday really is. I'm like, you do what you need to do, and I will do random crap that's weird. Yay! Ooh. Oh, I am so excited. I've been working on my new model, and I keep coming up with more model ideas. One of them is I kind of want to make a Muppet version of myself. Because I love Muppets. I like puppets in general. Alright, I was going to find a better... Yeah, there you go. So, like... all of this. Basically that. So like the forest light streaming in. We got like this, maybe a little bit of glow back here. Probably hitting him there. Kermit and active crafting. Alright. Like small leaves. And then I'll add some darker stuff to his face. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Just do boop. We'll do some grayscale. It'll be good practice for me. Grayscale is not my... which it should be. I should work on values, honestly. Muppets. Uri, yes, please. Also, did you know a lovely person put together a Muppet rap cipher? Yes, I do. Yes. That rapped as Muppets, many of whom did impressions. Yes. I freaking... So I really adore... Oh my gosh. Okay, words are leading my head. We all know that I adore Stipendium. I also really adore... Give me 1 minute. Because my brain's bad with words. So, Freest, I think they are delightful. And every time I've ever interacted with them, they've been I've watched their streams before, and their Kermit the Frog is hilarious. And I really enjoy them. So yes. Honestly, if they, I don't know how well it would be good for their voice, but if Freest ended up doing a Kermit the Frog crafting video, that would be hilarious. I don't even know what they would craft. I mean, a song. They're pretty good lyricists. I like their lyrics. So, they'd be crafting a song. All right. So the reason why we're doing it like this is so that we can... All right, and then... No, that's way too dark. Just barely darker. Nice! Yeah. And then like this. Gray, gray, gray. Gray, gray, gray. I also enjoyed whoever did. Oh gosh, it's been a while since I've watched that video, but I really like it. Okay, so we'll have this, because then what we'll do, it'll kind of blend better in a minute. We'll do all this and much darker. Oh, that's a little too dark to start with. I need to be able to see the sketch. It's looking nice. Are you planning on making a full drawing of the monster since we only see the neck of its head now? Actually, so this is today's drawing just for what's the event that's going on. The monster is actually right here. I am going to at least finish this full picture here soon because I need to work on how I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be like fur and human skin. And then I have references of like degloving and that kind of stuff that I need to do to show like the hands and the muscles and stuff. And so that's going to be this. This is just a doodle for today. So I can, okay, actually now that I have that close. So I can, yeah, I'm trying to get better at like randomly doodling too whenever I do these. Because A, it makes me a better artist, and B, I think it's fun to do. Because whenever I do journal games by myself, this is what I do. I do a lot of just drawing whatever I see or notice. All right. It's good practice. So, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't draw as much as I used to. And I am trying to break that, which is also kind of why I have this channel, so I can also work on actually drawing more. Right. And this is just going to be like more of a quick sketch type thing. Because this guy is just, you know, lights coming in. He's probably moving underneath the trees, complaining about children these days. And them not respecting, you know, nature or whatnot. The light's coming in. Okay, there'll be like a little spot there. And there'll be a spot there. Spot here. Actually, I'm gonna use white on the eyes. Oh no. Okay, and then kind of want even darker. Still this way. And over here. I guess it's good he didn't go into the abandoned mine shaft where I live. Oh. Alright, actually Z and invert. We're just gonna... Oh, that's the wrong type. For some reason, the monster reminds me of a false Hydra. Ooh. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, I'm using an okay brush. I guess we'll use this brush. It's another brush I really like using. I used to do so much monster design. Monsters are my favorite. That's why my art name is actually Your Undead, because I would do a lot of monster stuff back in the day. I want to start doing it more again. Okay, so if we go like here. So right now I'm just kind of getting, I don't know. Like that. Okay. How this looks. Good morning! Hi, Erie! I adore you and I'm so glad you exist. BRB, feeding my dogs now. Yay! Feeding puppies. Actually, how did you come up with Urinai Room? If you don't mind me answering, of course. Oh, no. Okay. So, we will go. All right. So, this is how I figured out what I wanted to look like. I had previously seen a lot of other VTubers, and I noticed that a lot of them are more modern looking anime, and a lot of them are cutesy. And I was like, okay, well, what about anime am I originally really attracted to? The art style and like the shows. And I was like, I love sci-fi. I love Gundam. We have Gundams in the house. I love, oh my gosh. Now, like I said, all the words are gonna leave my head. I have the videos near me too. Galforce. Galforce is like one of my favorite things. It's an old, movie slash OVA, I think. I think it had an OVA. And then, I love Cowboy Bebop. I love, ship. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me pull up the names because it's gonna sci-fi. This is gonna drive me crazy. Let's see. No, I want ones that I actually know. Well, I mean, Ghost in the Shell, yeah. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Like Appleseed. Let's see. Space anime. Let's see. Heroic Age was okay. Area, the Vampire Cosmonaut. I don't know that one. Okay, Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star was big for me. So basically, I took my love of a lot of more... Is it Iria? Iria? Yeah. Yes, Iria. Iria is like one of my absolute favorites. I will pull up. I have this. Like, this is such a good show, and I love sci-fi so much. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make myself a VTuber, and I'm going to be in space. And I love sci-fi. So I took my love of this stuff, and that's what I decided initially. Oh, I realize you guys can't see it because I didn't put it up. Give me a minute. Hyperfixation is real. I am sleepy. Good morning, Erie. I think I said that already. All right. This Iria. I freaking love Iria. Okay. Back to the serious. And I didn't want to be, I mean, popular trends don't really match me because it feels unauthentic, because a lot of the stuff that people look like on popular VTuber models, I go, okay, that's nice. That's not me. That's why I was like, spacesuit. Okay, I have fixed my spacesuit, so my new model will have a better looking spacesuit. And I actually have casual wear, and I also have pajamas. I'm excited. I chose dog because anybody who knows me in real life knows I'm a dog. Even though that's not my persona. My persona is a deer. and also a two-headed dog. So I guess I guess my persona is a two-headed dog. But I wanted to be a dog. My initial idea was I wanted my silhouette to read kind of like a lunar moth. So that's why I have my life support on my back like this. I'm gonna try to finagle it and change it. And then initially I not you. Where are you? Here we go. Initially, I had my sketch set up where when I was like this, like wearing my helmet, I actually would look more like a skull because the yellow part would be teeth. And then my little scar on my face, or birthmark, I haven't decided yet, but my discoloration on my face would actually be like the nose of a skull. And then up here near my ears were actually supposed to be more visible and more darker, and those would be eyes. So I kind of wanted to have like a visible motif from far away. I kind of leaned more into more of an exoskeleton, I feel like. And I need to work on things a little bit more. And the reason behind my lore, I know I've said this before, is I did not want to preform for an audience without emotional ties. I guess that sounds weird, but I mean, like, I am in space. I am absolutely alone. I have nobody with me, and I'm going stir crazy. So instead of letting all these stories and ideas and artwork stuck in my head without drawing them out or doing anything, I am going to put them out into the universe. People can do with it what they want. Like, if people want to acknowledge that I exist, that's awesome. Oh, thank you, Erie. Yay, new suit. But, oh my gosh, my brain. So yeah, and then that's why, like, creative, and that way I didn't get hung up on how many people would actually want to watch me, or would want to be in my chat or anything, because this was just supposed to be me talking to myself. And the fact that I have amazing real life friends and then now internet people who are like, oh yeah, no, you're not horrible. I guess I can throw you a bone. I will sit pretty. It'll be very queer, but I can sit pretty. Yeah. Especially since I wasted a lot of my youth on not doing art, because my ex-wife, like I said earlier, like almost 10 years I stopped doing art. Because my ex-wife was like, oh my gosh, you're horrible. Hopsfee! Hey! My favorite. Okay, you're all my favorite. But Hopsfee comes over. They let me feed them. I mean, I'd feed all of you. If you guys came to my house, I would feed you. I don't know if you came all at the same time. I could afford it, but I did make chicken tetrazzini last night for dinner. It was delicious. More rants. Honestly, when I first started watching you, that little burst on your face was the most adorable thing. Thank you. I appreciate that. A good portion of my main characters that are me actually have skin issues, because I in real life have skin issues. Like my main persona, Aileen, my deer, I actually have walking deer disease, which is like gigantic boils, and I have mange. Thanks. I appreciate that, Avery. I've been here the whole time, just sleepy. Boo. Boo. I hope you stop being sleepy. We are on for Thursday, by the way. Even though I did set up, we're gonna do Lauren chat or Lauren Yap on Thursday. We are still going to hang out. You just get to hang out while I yap at chat. All right. Maybe I'll try to do this more later. But this is the second day. So we have an old guy who has come up my mountain, who is basically yelling high fives and sleepy. Yep. So this is day 2. All right. Let's do day 3. Maybe we'll just do day 3 and then we'll get some gaming going. That's not the button I wished for. Thank you. Cool. Ill vibes. Oh, did you notice something, Hopsfee? Have you noticed something above me? Guess what I got to work? I'm so happy. It's gonna be... Yay! And I'm working on a new overlay at some point. I am excited. Yay! Alright. Let me find my sketchy brush. Sketchy. Cool. Alright, so we are now on day 3. I have no idea. So I would like to think that the reason why I have all these humans coming up my freaking area, like leave my, this is my place, please go away, is because I did spook the teenager who was live streaming. Thanks, I appreciate that. All right, day 3. So, let's see. Oh no. Oh no, did my internet die? Oh no. That died. Well, that sucks. 2. Draw cards. Oh gosh. All right, 2 cards. Okay, let's try this again. Day 3. So I have drawn 6 of heart and Jack of spade. Which together would be like, what, 10, 11, 16. Ugh. Oh no, 17. You're right. 17. Okay, so it means I have to get pretty high. Right. Main play. There we go. All right, so we can choose either between a sad adult. Why do I, like, couldn't I have, like, I think I'm gonna change it up. I'll choose one from the one and one from the other. Let's go a spade and a heart. Let's go for a cheerful adult. Dang it. There's too many sad adults in real life. Let's do cheerful, guys. Especially when you're like, oh, I have to adult today. And you're like, cheerful adult. All right. All right, so something that is dangerous. And it was 6. Something that feels ritualized. Okay. Yay. Let us figure this out. I think, did I put the rest of my information? All right, let's find the other information because I think it is. Oh, my environment, my form, my fears, mirror, reflective surfaces, nighttime and rain. And then my tokens are, quote unquote, pearls. Since I do eat and consume things like sulfur and limestone, I can make gut pearls. So little like teardrop things from different stones in mines and stuff. I said iron because a lot of silver mines are also part of iron mines. Yeah. There we go. All right. Finally, we have a cheerful adult who came to our area. All right. This adult, I don't know. I don't know if I should say daytime or nighttime because the last person was nighttime. This person is daytime. Probably, let's go daytime. They're going for a walk. It's probably raining. So I'm probably, let's see, vibing somewhere on the rocks. Because people usually don't come up. And a lot of the times I can kind of just hunker down and hide myself. I don't know if I have camouflage. Maybe my skin and... Ooh, okay, that would be fun. I'd have to sit and figure it out. But my skin and feathers are same color and texture as rocks. Even though when you come up to it, you see it's like definitely just really creepy looking dead skin. I'm sorry, self. You're just a creepy dead thing. Alright, so cheerful adult, something dangerous. Do we want to... Okay, first impression is, oh my gosh, I need to fix my makeup before I call my boyfriend. Pulls out a mirror, a compact mirror, and starts doing makeup or freshening up. That would be something dangerous. I'd be like, why are you looking at yourself? Don't do that. Don't perceive yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself. So, pulling out mirror. And then something like a ritual. Gum. Gum chewing. And my reasoning is, if I like to make gut pearls and I like to have things in my body, like it'll come up and maybe my other mouths will like chew on stuff and like reshape. Watching somebody else chew gum to me, I'm like, oh, so they're also making something special. So I think we're gonna go with that. We are, okay. Now I'm at a 17. So basically I need to roll at least two 10s or I am going to scare this girl. Or guy, I don't know. Let's say girl. I think my last two were guys. Because there's a lot of reasons why some teenage girl's not going to go out in the middle of the night ghost hunting by herself if she lives in a rural town. Just saying. All right, we have a 3. Okay, I'm not going to roll anymore. I scare the crap out of this woman. Whoops. Oh gosh. How do I want to draw this? Maybe it could be like something that looks like a shell stone, kind of like rock, scales, feathers. Yeah, that would be cool. Hi, Zach. How are you doing? All right. Oh, now I gotta figure out how to draw this. I'm like, oh, I can draw scenes of things happening. Me in real life, I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. All right, so doing it side by side would be too easy. I don't even know how. Okay, nope, we just do it first, and if it doesn't look good, screw it. So I'm thinking, this woman here, we don't see her face. She is an abject horror. This is gonna look really bad, but that's because my brain doesn't know how to. She's like, ah, nope. Oh my gosh, that's really bad. Okay. And then... Alright. Definitely looking down. Hardcore looking down. Because we have a huge face. Okay. Frowny as much as I can with my side cheek mouths. Alright. And then my usually closed eyes are gonna be like, what the? Like, looking at her like, oh my gosh. And I'm gonna try to doodle bubble gum on my face. So, we can... Okay, try to figure out the idea first, and then try to implement it better later. Okay. We can do this. Oh, this head is not big enough. She's huge! We are very big. Alright. So, no, that doesn't look like they're looking at them. Person went from cheerleader to terrified schoolgirl. Yeah. Yeah. Though, if somebody wants to do a roll for me, the outcome, we don't know the outcome of this, if it's positive or negative. My hair is just, oh my gosh, it's so bad. Yeah, so we'll just... What kind of roll do you need? Do a d20. Because we're gonna figure out if she scares me with the mirror and like makes me angry. I'm gonna have to look at like parrots and like cockatiels when they put their hair up. So this is very bad, but we are trying. Alright, and then your head body like this. Alright. Cupid's bow. Alright. How do you drop 13? Alright. She's fine. We just scared each other. She did not show me the mirror. I was going based off of since it was very one-sided one way, since my initial I had to do a D210. My initial roll was very one-sided to lean towards that we spot each other. So this time I was like, okay, well, anything under 17 is okay. 17 and up, she shows me the mirror or something happens with that and I get really angry and I put her on milk. She ends up being on a milk carton because of me. So, she's fine. Let's see. I don't even know how to do bursted bubble gum. Let's see if I can figure that out. Because bubblegum looks weird when it's bursted, right? Yeah, it kind of makes me think of like a layer of flesh. So like, I just have like parts of gum on. No, we're gonna use pink. So I have like parts of gum on me. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. She's just... Hey, and maybe since I thought this was like a ritual, that's the only reason why I didn't get too mad, because I was like, okay. She's sharing something with me. Alright, let's see if I can do a better perspective of the human. I have nobody in the house I can bully for this perspective that I need. Alright. Time to use the enemy of art fight. Where are you? By that, I mean... a model. I still think that's crazy, though. Is anybody in chat going to use... Oh, finally back. What did I miss? Some teenage girl came in and was like, oh my gosh, I gotta do my makeup. So I'm terrified of her mirror. And oh my gosh, this is happening and this is happening. And then she accidentally burst her bubble on my face and I am now glaring at her. But I didn't kill her. She is not on a milk carton. Hopsy, go over and pose. Hopsy, come here. I need you to pose. Alright, so like, no, that's not what I want. I want, this, okay, so like this. Alright, almost the size I need, though. Okay, still not it. You know what, we'll just call that good. Let's get rid of the initial sketch. Alright, so, bubblegum. I hope your dogs had a good breakfast and or lunch and or dinner. Alright. But yeah, I didn't know if you guys saw though for, yes, boss. Bose. Sorry. There's one S, Hopsy. It's Bose. Yes, Bose. But Art Fight has unallowed using pictures you've taken yourself or stock images or using models or anything like that. All right, so I think if you can't figure it out, it's a good way of learning, especially because I'm like, all right, so yeah, so it would be like this. This is the top of the head. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. There we go. And then we'll switch back to the green because then I'm like, what the hell? A lot of the time, the neck is like this. Out of frame, so I don't have to draw the body. It's 7 p.m. here, so... Or just 19 o'clock. Okay, awesome. So dinner! Suddenly all 3D-ish. Yep, just a little bit. Just so I can figure out. So I popped it in their... They popped it in my face. I have gum on my face, guys. I know, right? And a lot of professional people use it, Avery. And the fact that even in professional people use kit bashing, which is something I like to do. If I can't figure out something I want for a background, because I'm trying to get better at backgrounds, I will use Google Maps Street, especially if I'm trying to do like a street view. And then I will use my own pictures that I've taken of other streets, and then I will kit bash things together. Because, like, even if you really don't know what you're doing and you don't understand perspectives, and that same goes with humans, if you kit bash something, that doesn't mean the perspectives will look right or things will look right. Be right back. One of the gremlins ate too fast and got sick. Oh no! So yeah. Alright, so this is... I got gunk on my face. Dang it. And that's day 3. So day 2, day 3. And then we're gonna go ahead and just play a little bit of a game. I'll be heading out though. Gotta go. Art looks really great. I can only get better, so bye. Thanks, Flam. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good day. May the universe be on your side. All right. So yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do for this now. I am gonna game. Also, since I haven't been doing a whole lot in art-wise. Okay, I'm gonna... Let's see. We'll keep Clip Studio up. If I do this, will it go away? I guess that will go away. Thank you. Alright, now to game. So, I will give you guys some options. Let's see. No. No. My brain's like, we could do... Even though I love Concede, that game takes so much time. I did buy the librarian game where you tidy up a magic library. That game is really fun. I'm like, I have a lot of games, but a lot of them aren't really quick games. I guess, well, no, that's a lie. We could play World of Horror. We could play... I have never played Undertale, but I own it. I don't know if I should play that right now. I have Slay the Spire, but I don't think I've ever played that one. Roots of Yggdrasil is really good, and I'm surprised that I haven't played more of it. Party Hard. Paradise Killer! Oh my gosh. There's a lot of good games on here, actually. Oh. You know, let's... Alright. Night in the Woods. Very gay, furry visual novel. More gay, furry stuff. Wow, I have a lot of gay, furry stuff. Alright, how about this? How about either we do... Oh my gosh, the Magic Library one sounded cool. Have you ever... It can take a while, and it's like a really good vibe game. We could totally do that. You'll always vote, though all of them sound interesting. I always vote Undertale. I have never played Undertale. And I don't know if playing it now will be... So I'll just be like, oh, Undertale. Alright, so library, Undertale. I could play Darkwood. I don't know how I could show you guys my screen. There's gotta be a way. There is. Okay. Alright, we're gonna... You guys get to see my... I will share it. There. Might take a while. Oh, an hour or so. Okay. I've kind of seen somebody play Undertale. Okay, so we have... That one takes a while. I'm trying to think of my... Bastion! I love this game. Camp Sunshine? I know I'm looking at a lot of my Steam games, but that's because a lot of my, what's it called? Oh my gosh, the other thing I like a lot. Undertale is a good one, but I, like Avery said, kind of long intro. Coral Island Alpha, cause I backed it in Kickstarter. Crush Crush. No Judge. Darkwood. Death Road to Canada is really fun. I played the Magical Library. It was fun. It took me 8 hours. Next time I'm going to try to play it without any magic powers. Don't Starve. I like this game a lot. Dread Out. Dredge. I love this game so freaking much. I only have 10 hours on it. This game, but that's for another day. Eastward is for an actual game playthrough. Fallout, Fable. I don't have a controller to properly play Fable right now, or I totally would. Graveyard Keeper. I love Death Road to Canada. Alright, let's play Death Road to Canada. Look at the rest of my stuff real quick. Cheesy, Otome, romance, visual novels, Alma Cypher, Honey, I Joined a Cult. I Don't Care, You Can Fight Me, Honey Pop. Yes, I Love You, Colonel Sanders. This game is really fun. But I don't know if anybody else would like to watch me enjoy me play it. Concede, Delar, Lastwood. I didn't really enjoy this game. I played it for 10 minutes, but I already gave them money, and Fable is pretty good. Left 4 Dead. I have like barely any time on this because I needed a controller, but 8 hours to defeat this game. Max Gentleman, Sexy Business. At some point, I need to play this because I love this game. Monster Prom. Moon Hunters. So I only have 4.5 hours on this, but on my PlayStation 4, I have so much more time on it because I play this game with my daughter, like constantly. I am from Molly's channel. I won't judge. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Catboy Paradise. Oh, this one always. I have not played it on Steam, but I played it on itch. Monster Prom, yes. We will, when Hopsy gets their model and we're able to stream together, that is one of the things we will do. Monster Prom? Alright, Monster Prom it is. It's been so long since I've played Monster Prom. Okay, let's see if I can. And oh, I gotta turn off my music. Give me a moment. Cause, let's play a round of Monster Prom. All right. Are you going to show up? All right, let's make you a little bit smaller so we can actually fit you into my screen. MonsterCon. Oh, there's a clown character. See, I have not played any of the new stuff, and I need to get it. All right, cool. Actually. Where are you? There we go. Nope, that's not it. Alright, I guess we'll just... No, we're going to this. Give me a second. I will figure this out. You. Copy. And paste. I said paste. Thank you. We'll just make this huge. Oh my god, they have a clown. I know, right? Oop. And... there we go! Yay! Let's see, how does the... okay, the sound sounds like that to me. Alright. So, we are gonna play a round of Monster Prom. The only thing is that has the old canceled voice actor. I have all but the newest one. Oh, cool, okay. I did not know that. Oh, no. No, we're not going to MonsterCon. We want to play the game. Give me game. Thank you. Get the franchise bundle. Do you want to franchise your monster Sona? Come. Just come. All right. Play. Let's go, guys. Oh my gosh. How many of there are you? Like metaphorically or like voices? Cause... Oh, cool. So second term or first term? We're gonna go second term with DLC. Oh. Let me drink a bit. All right. Because if I was a monster, I would probably be... I don't know. Second term. Oh, let me flip my character model. So when I'm looking at this over here, it looks like I am looking at the game. It's this button. There's so many buttons. Liam was caught. Oh. Well, good for them. I like that they took responsibility and was like, nope. Cool. Okay, good. That's better. Well, that's good to hear. All right, guys, do we want a 30-minute game or do we want a 60-minute game? I'd be a shadow creature. That'd be pretty cool. Short and girthy or full and long? Let's go. Also, I fixed some things on my character model. Hopefully it's actually tracking a bit better. Maybe 30? All right, let's do 30. Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our life. Back then, we were young and unafraid. I don't know why I'm Irish. Very bad Irish. Oh, heck yeah. Ooh, actually, Futakuchi Onna. I know exactly what I am. I am a Futakuchi Onna. How many spoons do I have here? Oh, I am ready to go. Due to physical and emotional things, I had been sleeping anywhere from 12 to 18 hours a day. I have lots of spoons. 30 better not to push it. Okay. Sometimes reckless, sometimes... Oh, I am in the way. I am in the way. That's okay. You guys will get over it. Just stupid, but always willing to live life in the fullest. We are on a wild journey to discover who we really were. I usually go for them. They're one of my favorites. Though, like... Because I think if you're made of other people, you can be genderqueer. No. Thank you. Custom name. My name is Uri. I forgot what you looks like. I also forgot how to spell my name. There we go. Oz. Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
Cool. And I like deep voices. I really wish I had a deep voice. And we had yet to experience the ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, in high school. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Let me get some practice here. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LaVey, 21. I cosplayed as Vicky once. That's actually really cool. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Yep. Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculator Hewitt Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. So, and Vera. Okay, Vera's my favorite. Like, no shade. I really like Vera. But I have dated a girl like this before, and I think they're adorable. And yes, I do like tsundere types. Vera, Oblivion, 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright. Excuse me. For those who have never played this game, we're going to be choosing stuff for ourselves so we know how to woo our people. And none of that sentence made sense, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, it's space sickness. Welcome to our Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're all rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant psycho you are. Monster Prom stupidest pop quiz ever. TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having the stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. All right. If you ever put a curse... Okay, we're going to answer as if we are myself, Uri. All right. If you could put a curse on your worst enemy, what would it do? All right. Fall in love with a half... I'd curse them to fall in love with a wonderful person and be happily married for years before they realized that all this time their partner was a wild panther in disguise. Then the panther viciously devours my enemies. Classic. Okay. You can't rely on the efficiency of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way by exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. Okay, that sounds more like me. I am Uri Nayum. The curse of always meeting obnoxious people at parties who are... No, this one. So smart. The coolest reality show would be 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. Yeah. People in position of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs, and society wins. Also, yeah. 12 experts on various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage. And somehow... No, this one. So smart. Alright, we're a smart potato. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. I would like to give... I'd probably go the first curse. Long game. LOL. That's a well-trained panther, too. Good for them. The abstract concept of gratefulness. If you were a D&D character, what would your class be? Alright, Gunhaver, Good Boy. Autotom, Moneymaker, Fanfic, Bard, Party Smith. Oh. None of these are me. I want to be a good boy. Okay. All right.
Sure.
Sure. We are very smart, guys. I guess library classes. The day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity in this school. I just picked it. I am very smart. You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones in each other's faces. The quizzes are wild, yeah. What about this one? Nah, I definitely swipe left on that one, bro. But this is the best picture. But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat. It's artistic. I don't know. Maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant. Well, if it's not your picture are in very ways... Well, it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one? Smiling? See? Unacceptable. But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong? Oh, look at his dumb little face. I might be biased because I am also a puppy. I have to release the dog to go yell at the cat. Get the kitty. No, it's not here. Child never came back home. Yeah. He's a good boy. I also usually get Liam, honestly. Look, I'll even bring in impartial third party. You're renowned for your horny dating app, TM. Success, what's your secret? I don't just smile with my face. I also draw a smiley face on my bare chest. I shock and amaze them with my custom MoneyGram filter, sepia mustache, enigma. Alright, so Uri, as in myself, would draw a smiley face. Whoa, dude, that's like 6 times as many smileys. I guess I need more fun in my life. 2. It's 2 times as many. Bro, what have you for this? Bro, what has time for math at a time like this? Who can speak at a time like this? I gotta go find a Sharpie. This is gonna be like that time I passed out and the football party, except with smiles instead of dicks. That is technically correct. You wish you were as easy to please as Scott. You gain +2 creativity and 1 fun. Alright. Time for noon. The smiley face on the chest is a cute idea. Sure. Let's see. Sure, we're gonna go down the Scott route, Scott route, because I've actually never tried to hit on Scott. You find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food. Yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore. Artistic what? I'm playing Pokemon Go on the mobile version of the hit Pokemon human video game. What do you mean pocket mans? Have to do with my food. There's a level 43 Bernard Henson hanging out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look. Scott, why does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be, some word accountant, but now he's decided to pursue his dream of being a world-famous potter. This guy's so freaking... It's not usually my favorite, but I still adore him as a character. Yeah. There's a lot of people that I could easily be friends with, but romantically I'd be like, nah. But we're gonna go for Puppy. Oh my gosh. The major life changes has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follows their dreams. I feel attacked. Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick. Spoiling it, but pocket humans are way cooler than a boring old food pick. You take that back. Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. It looks like it's time for you to settle this dispute. Scott, look over there. There's a Stuart Hogwarts on top of that pile of mashed potatoes. The strongest accountant type Pokemon in the game? Pokemon. Sorry, Pokemon. Pokemon. What does it mean to be a strong accountant? Is he like really good at math? No, he's just super buff. The buffest accountant. I've got to have him. Scott bounds across the cafeteria and practically dives into Gary Gremlin's mashed potatoes looking for a Pokemon to capture. Do you think he actually knows how to play Pokemon Go, or do you think he's just like driving into people's food? Two of you debate the question while you're at you help Liam up perfect food pick. I don't want to do food picks. Later, he lines up some very hot pics of you. Eh.
Sure.
Sure. Let's see. I guess we'll go to auditorium. The day while rehearsing for the class play is at, as through the muse themselves have decided to give you a figuratively blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. You notice Liam and Scott having a discussion. Scott looks confused and Liam looks bored, which means they're probably having an argument. Look, not that I care, but aspiring to be a professional sports star is both impractical and passé. So yeah, usually I end up getting Liam, so I'm trying my darndest to get the puppy boy. Wait, you don't care? Well, you walked all the way over here just to tell me that. Plus, don't you want to like a professional magnetic ibuprofen? Mimetic influencer tried to keep up. Magnetic ibuprofen is so much better though. How does one of those guys earn money? They don't earn money, Scott. We earn cultural capital. Okay, how much cultural capital does a sandwich cost? I can see that I'm not getting through to you. Hey you, could you explain this to this cretin why my career path is objectively the best? Yeah, and also could you explain what a cretin is? It means he wants to be an artist, and artists are important. Who do you like design all those sports jerseys? Actually, I think sports is the best career. I mean, how far from a mimetic influencer throw a football, huh? Dang it, guys. I don't do the sports. Ah. Alright, here we go. Not so bold. Extremely far, the furthest. What? Yeah, it's like we're the best at. But I've spent my entire career life trying to be the best at throwing footballs. That was your first mistake.
Cool.
Oh no, oh no. So I wasn't bold enough to say it. Wasted my whole life. Sports is meaningless. Wow, I mean, I didn't mean to. I was just trying to win the argument and, hey, yes, I am ibuprofen online. But it's too late. Scott runs away in tears. Liam feels like, oh no. My charm went down, guys. I'm not charming at all.
Sure.
I forget where you go for charm. Bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Also, I'm autistic and I'd like to be left alone and everything's too bright and I still get good grades even though I sleep. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get 10 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Okay. You find Scott standing outside a locked stall holding a pair of pom-poms. My ASL is old, no bed. Oh my gosh. Theater. The stiletto heels inside the stall look like Vera's. This can't be good. Oh good, you're here. Help me cheer on Vera. She needs moral support. You hear Vera yelling inside the stall. What I need is privacy, you inbred wolfhound. Don't mind her. She's being shy because she's putting in her tampon and she doesn't want anybody to know. Oh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, Vera yells. I can tell she's having a bad day. When I'm having a bad day, cheerleaders always pep me up, so I want to do the same for Vera. Oh, you're a sweet boy. It's not working, though. I must be doing something wrong, but I don't know what to do. Do you have any ideas? Vera makes it pretty clear what she's got some ideas about what Scott should do. You have some ideas, too. Ideas that just might make everybody happy. Okay. I see the problem. You're inside a bathroom, and cheerleaders only cheer outside of bathrooms. Oh, of course. I've never even seen a cheerleader in a bathroom. I don't think they poop. I'm gonna cheer outside so hard. I'm gonna cheer the most outside. I'm gonna do it right now. Outside, outside. You open the door for Scott and let him out. He forgot what he wanted to do, be outside almost immediately, but you don't let him back in. He needs to learn. From inside the stall, Vera thanks you shortly before telling you to get the fuck out. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Sure. Alright. When you arrive at Scott and, Calculister's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down, clearly delighted. Oh man, everybody's butt smells great today. It's like a baguette. It's a baguette of butts. A buffet, a bouquet of butts. I can't say the word without giggling, guys. I'm sorry. And look at this. Uri is here too. Hey, Uri. I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff. Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action. What? Translating previous utterance into Scott-readable format. One more moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad. How can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good? It is not good. It is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty. I like the computer guy's design. He has a cool retro vibe. He really does. And that's also who I'd be. But. Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been... See, I might also go for this guy because I also like baguette of butts. Some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. You don't understand, Calculator. You use complex annihilation software to understand your surroundings. Scott's complex annihilation software is smelling butts. Calculister is right, Scott. You've got to be polite. Respect people's privacy. Why not present them with an official form requesting a butt smelling? This one. Oh, I've already have one of those. Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper. On it, it has written, "Can I smite your butt? Yes, no." This is not legal sounding document. Allow me to assist. He prints out 500 copies of very official looking bureaucratic forms and hands them to Scott. He clearly put on some thought into this. Jacksepticeye voices Calcic too. Oh really? That's cool. Form A5, anal rendezvous request. Wow, it's even got a seal from the Bureau of Illiterate Tush Tasting. Do you see now, friend Scott? Bureaucracy can be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go pass these out to everybody. With Scott gone, Calculator prints out a single copy of a different form, hands it to you. It forms romance, escalation, concept, request. Nice. Alright, I think we're gonna go towards him.
Sure.
I don't know what else I need. More charm. Where do you guys get charm at? Is that like... I guess outdoor. Alright, outdoors. That day turns recess. You start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. I know 300 people, guys. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequence might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but oh well. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can. Oh, hey there, Uri. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes. In fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game. When suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. Charm is in theater. Thank you. I should have known that because I already did it. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I've never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they're so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I'm even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made up me their king, which was really nice, very flattering. I don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be king. Ah, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is strong rulers, physical strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. What else? Why else would your eyes be royal blue? I feel like that's like a creativity or a bold thing. Let's just see this one. Not so charming. Dang it! I'm not so charming. Liam said they were cerulean, but I always knew that wasn't a real word. Clever, Liam. He was clearly testing me. So if my eyes are royal blue because I am royalty inside me all this time, does that mean I have a little blue king or queen inside of me? I am not charming enough. That's horrible. I have a person inside of me. I need to get someone to remove it. I think I saw a really legit surgeon operating in the alley next to the school. That's a very legit surgeon will help me for sure. Oh no, you saw that surgeon. First, that surgeon was clearly an illegal hack looking for some bucks. Second, the surgeon was actually a dog in a doctor's coat. No time to lose! And you, Uri, to think you always knew the little blue royalty living inside of me and didn't tell me until today. What a bad friend. Scott flies away. You're sad he thinks you're a bad friend. Yeah, you capture the injury of him flying away, since it might be the last time you see him. If he's being treated by a surgeon dog. Your sadness at his rejection fights your sadness of leading him to his death. In the end, the loser is you who loses. 2 fun and 1 charm. Oh my gosh. I forgot how fun this game is.
Sure.
No, we're going here, guys. The day while rehearsing for the class play, you actually especially good, not inspired. Aren't especially good, nor inspired. I'm mid. I'm a mid person. For once, it seems you aren't really getting the classic creativity boost from this auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you've been having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey things through music. You start singing, and suddenly everybody else joins in at a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. I need to know what song this is. You gain +2 creativity. Alright. You hear an almost dog-like whimpering and go to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out of it. Thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself, and it was really hard, you know? See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I am the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising my brain, and in a way, the brain is almost a part of the body too, you know? I'm sort of a 3-in-1 because I'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades and kicked off the sports team. That wasn't 3 things or 1 thing, but you still have some ideas. Books are like weights for your brain, and heavier weights are better, so you just need to lift really heavy books. Let's brainstorm, by which I mean let's make a literal storm inside your brain. We'll go with this one. Ooh. That makes total sense. Everyone always talks about how people who read big books must be really smart. So if I bench press big books, then my smarts will become strong. And people will say, do you even lift? And I'll say, yeah, books. And then I'll get really smart and I can rip phone books in half. Those have tons of words and numbers. And so they should be like books for super smart people. Finally, a use for all those phone books nobody uses anymore. You gain +2 creativity and 1+1 smarts. Alright.
Sure.
Alright. Going down the puppy hole. Okay, not like that. You sit down with Zoe, and Zoe is really cute too. And Scott. Scott is eating his trademark pizza sandwich, which is just 3 slices of pizza on top of each other. Zoe has a notebook out and is taking notes. But how do you get your food, Scott? Why do you want to know so bad? It's pretty normal. No, it can't be normal. I'm doing research for my latest fanfic. Cry Havoc and Let Slip the Dogs of Love. It's about a pack of werewolves going on the biggest hunt of their lives. A hunt that will change them as hunters, but also as werepeople. They went looking for food, and what they found was personal growth and a new understanding of group sexual practices. So it's one of my favorites. Yeah, I love her design. Also food. So that's why I need to know. How do you hunt? Oh, well, normally I go to the cafeteria and I ask for pizza. That's it. What about hunting in a pack? Enjoying the spoils together in the feast of blood and rage. Exploring each other's bodies. Well, I guess sometimes me and my cousin order pizza at home, and then the pizza comes, and then we eat the pizza? I have to share old sketches I did for a daily challenge. Yes, please. Oh, I can't wait to see them. Zoe does not look at all satisfied with Scott's answer. Maybe you can get Scott to give some juicier info, or convince Zoe that ordering pizza is actually dramatic. But Scott, what about when you go searching for pizza in the wild? So, don't dismiss the utter pathos of waiting and endlessly for pizza to arrive. Truly, it is the central tragedy of the 21st century. Exploring our bodies for more places to put pizza. Oh man, we did this one time and it was the worst. There was no cell phone service, so instead of calling for delivery, we had to transform into wolves and chase it down. And then we got there, it wasn't even pizza, it was 3 deer. And there wasn't any bread or cheese, so instead of bread, we used deer flesh, and instead of cheese, we used more deer flesh, and instead of pepperoni, we used deer flesh? No, beef jerky. We're not animals. Oh, I think you are, Scott. I think you are. Now. How do you sleep on your little camping trip? In the nude? Or the nude and cuddling? Looks like this conversation is finally going the way Zoe wanted it to. She shoots you an appreciative wink with one of the light-devouring voids that pass for her eyes. Aww. Alright. Okay. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everybody to call you by it, also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggiest moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go with it. Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity. We the Devs dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. Alright, rehearsal ends for the day, but you notice Scott and Mirdra still sitting near the stage watching something. It looks like 2 farmers, handing a bunch of apples back and forth. Oh, hello, we're just in time for a study session. To aid our comprehensive of arithmetic, I have hired these actors to reenactate the friendly, difficult world problems in our text. You see, Farmer Jin has 9 apples, and he gives 6 to Farmer Gag. How many apples does Farmer Jin have left? They're like riddles. I don't know how we'd ever understand them without these actors. Usually it works on the first try. But we have been doing this forever, as an hour now, and now we still don't understand. Is there something wrong with our study method? No, of course not, for Daddy has assured me that I am never wrong. We need only change some small detail. What if instead of farmers they were trains? What if instead of apples they were oranges? I want to see trains hand off apples to each other, guys. Bring out the train costumes. Some useless servant lowers 2 perfectly trained suits from the rafters. The actors obediently climb in and resume exchanging apples. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Trains don't eat apples. You're right, Scott. My suspension of disbelief is broken. We must replace the apples with coal, of course. But when trains eat coal, they go faster, right? So the trains will move with more coal should go faster. Yes, naturally. Train Jin, you must move more quickly than Chain Gag until the 2 of you meet in the center and exchange coal. But if one of them is going faster than the other one, and we want them to meet in the middle of the stage, why then we'll have to start at different times, of course. But which times? Let's see. Scott does some complex calculations in his notebook, then excitedly tears out the page. Train Gig, you start moving at exactly 2:59 p.m. And Train Jin, you will start moving at, send them on Discord. Yay! Moving at 3. 3 apples. We got it! Huzzah! Scott and Mirdra praise you as a hero, and who are you to question their methods? You gain +2 smarts and 1 creativity. Monster Prom comes near. Okay, I will ask him. Hi, Scott. Do you want to go on a date? Yes.
Sure.
Let's see how this goes. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to your monster prom. Prom, I don't know. You're nice and all, but I have a great sense of smell. And somehow this smells like a bad idea. So I should pass, bro. Sorry. You know you should have taken a shower before asking Scott. What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for a monster prom. Which is a fancy way of saying you had to live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers. Gross. I am most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people. Scott, quote, life is like sports. Both are words with letters. Alright. That's so funny. That's fine. Next time we'll play another round. Oh my gosh. Oh, this was fun, guys. Yay! And I have my stream working, or my chat box working. And we did some of Solo Sunday, and then we did some Monster Prom. Huzzah! Alright, well, I guess it is about that time. I'm gonna get going and try to work on some projects. Everybody out there, all my crew members and all my space grubs, I hope you guys get stuff done that you need done. We got this. First things first, second things second. I'll see you guys on the other side.